Hello there. Carrie Rhodes here. You are probably watching me from the Trinity Stamps channel, or you could be watching from my channel. So if you are watching live, say hello. Hello, Christine from Minnesota. Hello, Susan. We've got Sarah from Sassy's LLC. Hey, Lynn. Good morning. Yeah, it is Trinity Stamps' birthday, 7th birthday, if you had not seen that yet, which is very exciting. We are celebrating here at Trinity Stamps today with a birthday hop. It's on Instagram, so go over and check that out. You can find Trinity Stamps on Instagram. It's Trinity Stamps LLC. That's how you find us over there, and you'll find all the links there. You can also, if you're on my channel, you know, my Instagram, Carrie Rhodes. You can go find me over there like that. So, hey, Carmen from Colorado. Good morning. And hello, Belinda. There's Tracy. Hello. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. It's just now afternoon here in Idaho, where I'm at, and it's cold. It's very weird because it has been super hot here, like in the 90s. And then today it's like the high is going to be 60. Hi, Sire. Good morning. Good afternoon. No, it's morning for Sire still. So, yeah. See, we're right on the line there. So, anyways, we have this like, I don't know, wind come through, blow through some weather, and yeah, we're cold. Like I wanted to do the things you do in the fall, but there hasn't been enough summer yet. Tea, sweaters, things like that. Yeah. Oh, 98, Tracy. That's what we've been having. And so this is really weird. Hello from Texas. Ginger. DFW, Texas. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah. Heat advisory. What are the boys going to do, Sarah? We're a heat advisory. Swimming. A little bit of this. Yes. Yes, in the basement. I love it. Dallas, Fort Worth. Thank you, Ginger. I know Texas a very little bit. My husband was born there. My sister lived there for a little bit, so I have visited, but not, it's a big place. So thank you. Happy 7th birthday. If you guys don't know, there is a sale going on at Trinity Stamps. The minute you click over to Trinity Stamps, you will see the banner right there at the top, 25% off everything that's Trinity Stamps. So this is what I have to say to you. If you don't have those blending brushes, you should get them now. It's a really good time to get the blending buddy brushes, 25% off. You can get them in a set of 12. You could get them in a set of 6. You can get them individually. I'm going to use one today, just a little bit. Hey there, Christine. Did I get it right? Kristen. Oh my gosh, you have to remind me every time. Kristen, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, also, we're going to be using some really fun stamp sets today. I'm going to make this fun scene. My card today was the idea of Tanisa. She's the owner of Trinity Stamps. And so she had this idea, and I am bringing it to life today. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to have some friends pop in and say hello. I'm going to flip my camera real quick and just show you a couple things, and then we're going to have our very first guest pop in and say hi. Okay, so here are the sets I'm using. I had an intro ready to show you all the things, but it didn't work. So I'm going to just show you here. This is the, what is this called? A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood stamp set. Have you seen this one? It's a little bit older, but I just feel like it hasn't got as much love as it could get. It's really cute. So I'm going to use several images from this set, and then we're going to bring in this. We've come for cake. I'm going to bring this one in, and then this is like the wildest combination. We're going to bring in a little witchcraft. See our little Halloween girl? She's making some cards. We're going to bring that in. Okay. I've already done a little bit of the stamping here, and we're going to fill in and make a little scene. Okay. So that's what we're doing today. But first, let's say hello to our very first guest. We have several design team friends that are going to pop in and say hello to us today. So, surprise, our very first guest is Sarah Liz of Sassy's LLC. So, we're going to have her come in and say hello to us now. Hi,
Hi,
Sarah.
everybody.
Thanks for coming on with me today.
Of
I think
course.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
switch back to
And I miss you.
I know, it's been since April.
I know, but I'll
Yeah,
see you in July.
I know, for Paper Ganza. I'm so
Because,
excited. That's going to be a
yes.
really fun time.
Yeah. And I think
Lots
we're
of
going to
friends.
see some of our friends in the chat as well. So that'll be
Yes,
great.
I think so. Yeah, I know. So what have you been up to? Are you on summer break for your job?
Yeah, sort of. I'm not teaching this summer. I'm doing some like admin work for the college. Um,
Yeah.
so instead, I'm I'm just making more cards. My videos usually
Yes.
have 2 or 3, and lately they have 4 or 6. I
Yes. I
I
love
don't what am I
that.
gonna do with free time? Free
Yeah,
time.
free time. Not laundry.
Not laundry,
No,
that's not
not
my job,
cleaning.
that's my husband's job.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love it. That's fun. So today's our hop
Yes.
with Trinity Stamps' birthday. Did you make a card for the hop today?
I did. Well, I made a card for the hop today, and then Wednesday, I was on the Trinity channel, I made 2 birthday cards.
Okay. Do
Made
you
2
want to
birthday
share them
cards.
with us?
Yeah, so here's my hop card. Look how cute
Yes.
he is.
So cute.
The donut dippers, you
Donuts.
guys, I
Yeah,
cannot even. And
I
then
know.
this isn't really a shaped card, but I kinda jerry-rigged it.
Yes.
And I
Love.
stole the candle, right? Who's
Hmm.
perfect, from the cupcake shaped card because you can
Yes.
just stick that in anything.
Right?
And then here's the other card that I made, right? And so
Yes.
it's a shaker. All my bits are like stuck back there. I like these the plastic shaker pouches. We have them in like
Yes.
circles and a couple different rectangle sizes, maybe just
Yes.
one now.
Yeah.
But it like
We've
bubbles
got the
out just a
A7.
little bit.
Yeah.
So
A7, A6. Yeah.
yes, like that. And then
Yeah.
it's gotta pop up.
I know.
If my
The
camera can see my
balloons.
eyeballs, it doesn't work very well to show you anything else, but this is it. Mwah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are great cards. The donuts for birthday reminds me my one of my kids had a birthday they wanted donuts. And this was back in the day when I handmade everything, so I made the donuts for the birthday. No, they weren't
Oh, that
fried, they were baked. They were very much like a cupcake in a donut shape, but
you
it
know,
was a hit. So, yeah, it was fun.
a
Sprinkles.
friend of mine had a donut cake for his wedding. It was like a
Nice.
Krispy Kreme donut cake, and I was like, "This is brilliant."
Yeah. That's funny. This morning I was like, where's the donuts when you want one?" But we didn't have any.
Exactly.
I
If
know.
I
I had
didn't
like
buy
the
them
egg
from the
sandwich.
store, they don't exist.
Yeah, same.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And I just don't do that. I feel like you have to eat donuts right away.
You do. And my kids are 50-50. Like, sometimes they'll eat them, and sometimes they just sit there, and then I feel bad that we're wasting food, and I eat them all, and,
Yeah.
like, I can't handle that much sugar anymore. Like, I
No.
just
Can't. No. Yeah. So tell us what would your suggestion be for people to get during the sale? Like, what's a good buy at 25% off? I mean, everything really, but what
I
are your
mean,
picks?
everything, everything. Like, I made a whole
Yeah.
video for this sale. Did you know? Did you see that? Mm-mm-mm.
No,
Couldn't help
I've had
myself.
a
Yeah,
week. I've had a bit of a week.
I
So,
bet you have. You're always
yeah.
busy when we've got big stuff going on. Um, well, so my top pick would be the dies that I designed, but
Yes.
the number 1 and number 2 are sold out.
Nice.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
sad for
there's
some
a
people, but people are loving them.
I am floored every
Yeah.
time that anyway, set number 3, there's still a few I checked this morning. And then that's the set that does this pop-up. But it's also like this decorative element
Mhm.
here that's in that die set. It does a couple of different like pop-up. So I would say that the blending buddies, which you already mentioned, I
Yeah.
look, they are the best. They
They
are the
are the
best,
best.
best. And then the shape cards, just like
Yeah.
they're so quick, they're so easy. The
Hmm.
cupcake shaped card, the Insta Snap, the circle shaped card because it makes a
Yes.
donut,
Yep.
all
I
that.
agree. Yeah. Those are like my three faves right there.
Yeah. And like
Love
that's what
them.
like Trinity does shaped cards better than anybody. They're so
Yeah.
fantastic. And then that pencil shaped
Yeah.
card, the slimline pencil, I make those in bulk
Yes.
right before every school year.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That is really cute. Yeah. I've made a few things with that. A little box. Yeah.
Oh, I saw
So
your
cute.
box. It was great.
Yeah. And Larissa made a box, different than mine. I feel like mine is, I have a card right here. There's a card I made with it.
Those are so
That's what we're
cute.
talking about. Yeah. And
Yeah.
my box, I think, is somewhere, but she made hers like mine's on a box. Mine's a pencil on a box. Because we have the slimline, we have an add-on die for our slimline envelope that makes the slimline box in no slimline envelope into a box. So I did
I
that and I put the pencil and I did that and it has pencils in it.
That's
Anyways,
brilliant.
I didn't give it
That's
away, but
brilliant.
it's such a cute die set to, make a shape card, but then so many other
It's
things.
so
So
quick. It's so
yeah.
quick.
Yes.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
thank you for popping in. I know you have
Yeah.
stuff you have going on today, and I've got
Yeah.
another guest, and I'm going to try and make a card on this video. So, yeah, thank you for popping
Okay.
in, spending a little
Yeah.
moment with me. I'll see you next month.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
absolutely. I'll hang out as
I'll
long as
talk
I
to you
can.
in
We're
turn.
gonna go be nerdy later, but I'm
Yeah.
excited. Happy birthday to Trinity, and it's great to see you, Carrie.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
Bye,
Bye, friend.
everybody.
Oh, I got to push the button. Okay. Thank you for Sarah coming on. I love that so much. Do you guys like having the guests pop in and say hello and share their cards? I think it's really fun. Hey, Sandy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Hello, Jana. Yes, the pencil and the donut are your favorites. I love that. The shape cards are really fun. There's Denise. Hey. I think I like, yeah, Denise said receiving a shaped card is so fun. There's Jane from the UK. Hello there. Okay, so we have another guest going to come on in just a minute. And we're going to come back right here and just look at my card real fast. And I want to show you what I've got here so far. So I've got my most of my things stamped, and I did a little masking. See right here, I stamped this guy, and I wanted him to be a little bit in front of the mailbox. So I actually masked that off and then stamped this. I'm so proud of myself. Masking is not my forte. And then here, I did the same thing with the cloud. So if you do just really simple masking, it's easy to do. I'm actually going to mask off this house. So we're going to mask this off, and then we're going to get to guest number 2. You guys could maybe guess who you think it is. These are all Trinity Stamps design team friends. They're going to be friends who also do video because, they're on here doing video. And I will say this next guest is one, her recent video made me want to go to her house and make cards with her. It was so cool. It had a rainbow of aliens on it. So cool. All right, so we'll come back to this in just a moment and we will stamp some more. Okay, so let's see who our next guest is going to be. Are you guys ready? I will introduce her like this. Will it go up? There we go. Our next guest is Tracy. She is at Not Afraid of Color if you are looking for her on the socials. And we're going to look at some cards that she recently made, and she's going to share that with us. So let's bring Tracy on screen.
Hey, everybody. Happy birthday, Trinity Stamps.
Thank you. There's Tracy. Hi.
There I am. Hey.
Yes,
hi.
This is my first time, Tracy, adding friends in on my own. So thanks for your patience as I toggle between all the things.
You're doing great, Carrie.
Thank you. It's so fun to be on live with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I didn't put my face on here because it's nothing anybody needs to see.
Yeah.
But I did.
We're
I
just
actually
looking
made
at your
two
cute
cards too.
cards.
So the
Yeah.
first card, this is the one I made for the hot, and this is actually somebody said they liked the way I colored these. I didn't color them. It's actually ombre sparkly paper that I
Oh
got from
my
12 by 12
word.
cardstock shop. Isn't it beautiful?
It
And
is. I
it's
was
just like
wondering
a,
about that.
yeah, it's like a big rainbow on a 12 by 12 sheet. And I just cut, from various spots on the same sheet, including, no, these are a different one, but it's also an ombre.
Yeah.
So I love this set. This is called the Ribbon Curls. And it's got foiling if you want to foil them. It's got dies, and then it's got shadow dies. So you can really have a lot of fun and do a lot of fun birthday type things with this set. Love this set.
Agreed. Yep.
And then the
Did you
happy.
did
So
you happen to see the card I made for the hop?
I did see it, but do I remember it?
Well, it had balloons. I
That
also
was
did
this morning.
balloons.
Yes, I did. And you
Yes.
did an ombre on your balloons.
Yes, that's why I
Yeah.
was like, you see how we are with the similar things all the time. You've got
Right,
your, inky
right.
things you love to do
Yeah, like color and sparkle and more
and
color
splatter.
and splatter. Let's see. So then I used the Simply Sentimental Happy, and I used the coordinating happy die, and the other little ones are floating around in my die bucket somewhere. But and then I
Yeah.
used the birthday that's on here. And if I'm going to recommend
Uh,
anything to get on the sale, I'm
Yes.
going to say get Simply Sentimentals
That's a good idea.
and
Yes.
get the springtime gnomes because they are everyday gnomes.
They're every
Not
day.
just for
Yeah.
spring. And then I
Love
used the
it.
birthday balloon, and this one's cool because it's got this little outer die that you can like cut
Yeah.
4 or 5 or 6 of and create shakers of a little balloon. And I've done that before on the
Hmm.
Trinity channel. And then I used and I lost one of these stencils. I don't know where the
Oh
heck it is.
no.
The stars and sprinkles, but it worked out fine. So I used Distress Oxide on these, and I did do a video
Yeah.
on this one. Um, so on yellow paper, and it still came through as the correct color, and I was really super happy about that. But I made a
On the
second card.
yellow. You
And I
did?
made this card on my live Thursday night, and this is different. It's not, it's still colorful, but it's
Yeah.
not, it's more of a subdued. And I used the happy birthday from this little, what's this guy called? Party
Yeah.
Saurus, and the coordinating
Yes.
die, because it's just the perfect size for just a little centerpiece. And then I used our Summer Bloom stamp set and coordinating die and
Yeah.
watercolored it.
That's
So
gorgeous.
thanks. It was fun doing live. It was just, I wanted to do a live birthday celebration and just make sure that I got the word out, and especially about the blending buddies. Because, yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
25% and blending buddies.
I
And I can
know.
say from using many, many designer brushes that these are tops.
They are tops. Here's one right here. If you guys haven't seen them, they're
Sure.
domed. They're a very dense brush. They're very, very soft. And you can get a lot of coverage easily, and they're just nice to hold. You get the
Yes.
pressure where you need the pressure. You're not you're not back here away from the brush. So that's why we rave about these, because we love them.
Yeah. And I
So
have a set for dye inks, and then I'm working on a set for oxides because they're fabulous on
yes.
oxides too, but I do not mix mine
Yes, I'm
ever.
the same way. Same. Yeah. Don't mix them. Well, here's my ombre balloons. And I
Aren't they
did use the
pretty?
blending brushes and with oxides.
And is
So
that a
each
stencil,
balloon is,
Carrie?
yeah, it is like the balloon celebration add-on stencil. We have a nesting set of balloon dies, and this is the coordinating stencil. I obviously only used the balloons, and then I did use the dies to cut out these. These actually, there's also a hot foil set of balloons, and I hot foiled these, and they have their own dies to cut out the hot foiled balloons. But the dies that are just the regular dies for balloons work on them, but they cut it right to the edge. So I thought, oh, I'm going to do that. And then I thought, if I'm going to just cut them out, I could have got to cut them from glitter paper.
Right.
So these are actually hot foiled.
If you've
I
got
needed
your
a couple
foiling
milers
machine
in
out and
there.
it's not too hot. Summertime is not my favorite time for foiling.
That's true. And my stamp room gets so hot
Yep.
upstairs. Oh,
Yep. Absolutely. Same
miserable.
here.
Yeah. Well, you guys make sure and go check out our Instagram hop. You can find Tracy on Instagram. She's at Not Afraid of Color, but you got to do not_afraid of color. I put it on her little slide there for you at the beginning. So thank you for popping in. I'm going to do a little card making, and then we've got some more guests. So I'll have to catch up with you. We should do a live one time. We're making cards together. Wouldn't that be
I
fun?
think we should too, Carrie, very soon.
Okay. We'll
Have
plan
fun.
it.
Good luck making that card while you're doing this.
Oh, right. I've gotten so far already. Okay, we'll
Take care.
talk to you
Bye,
soon
everybody.
then.
Happy birthday, Trinity Stamps.
Bye, Tracy. Okay, back to my card before we have our next guest. We're going to do a little more stamping on here. So this time I'm going to bring back in this We've Come for Cake. And I say back in because I've already stamped We've Come For. We're going to fill in the rest of that sentiment as we go. So we're going to do, remember I masked this house right here. We're going to use this little, I call it like a tractor beam. We're going to do that, and it's going to be sucking up something out of this house. So I'm going to center that on there. We're going to stamp that next. And I'm going to use my blackout ink from Ink on 3 for this. Press that down. I think I'm going to move my magnet. Okay. I'll just ink this up really good. I like to tap it on there a lot of times versus pushing hard. I don't want to, I don't know, get too much ink on it and then it kind of loses its detail. I don't like that. So, all right, we'll stamp this out and I'm going to get the comments back so I can see what you guys are saying. There we go. Oh, bye Sassy's LLC. Bye, Sarah. Have a good day. I'm going to stamp this 2 times just because I'm so used to stamping it 2 times, having a stamp positioning tool that I just do it. It's a habit now. See, that's better. Okay, while we still have our Misty out, the mask is on, we'll bring in our little spaceship with the aliens, and we're going to have this be right there. Oh, I bumped the camera, sorry, at the top of that tractor beam. Kind of want to add a little bit of an angle, maybe like that. Okay, I think I'm happy. This is kind of like a 1-layer card. So I do want to make sure, you know, I'm liking all the things where they're at. And the one thing about this stamp, what I really want to make sure is I get those eyes on there really inked well. They're nice and bold. Okay. If you like our space release, you should definitely go check out our Instagram hop today. There's some, a few cards with the outer space release for birthday. Oh, that is perfect. I'm so happy. So happy with that. Okay. I'm not going to ink it again because it came out so good. All right. So now what we need to do is just remove our mask here, which isn't that the best part of 1-layer cards? A person could reuse their mask if they're careful. I don't know if that person is me. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, while we're stamping, we have one more stamp set to bring in. So let's think about this. We have our house. We've got a little house that has one bonus room up here in the top of the house. What do you think is going on in that bonus room? What are they doing up here? What kind of room is that? What have they used their bonus room for? Thank you, Linda, for the happy birthday wishes for Trinity Stamps. I feel like up here in this room, it's probably a craft room. Do you think? So we're going to have these aliens. They're going to be beaming up some craft supplies. They're like, what is going on down here? What are these ladies getting so crazy about? And gentlemen with their crafty supplies. right? It's catching on. Everybody's doing it. We've got to see what this is about. So I'm going to try and just cluster these in here. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this was Tenise's idea, and I thought it was so much fun. So I'm trying to bring it to life here today. And this is going to be a lot of coloring. So we'll see how I do. We might have to finish this up later. Okay, I'm just going to stamp these real quick, and then we're going to have another surprise visitor in just a minute. I'm very excited to just, I don't know. I talked to all these people, my design team friends. Hey, Amanda. I hope that today you're getting a little box from me, a little package from me. All right, so look at that. We've got a stamp, we've got an ink pad, we got maybe some markers there. I wanted to fit one more thing in there. There's a little glue. Let's do the glue. The piece of paper is maybe too big for this last space. So let's try to fit that in. Isn't that so fun? Oh, my word. Also on the Pear Blossom Press Instagram today, I think it was Jeannie from Inside Out Jeans. She made a light up card with this set. And she has been doing this coloring where she is using like paint markers, acrylic paint markers on black paper. It is so crazy cool. Anyways, it says you've abducted my heart, and she put a little heart there in the tractor beam. It's so super cute. So go check them out as well. Hello, Roberta. I'm so glad you like this. Isn't it fun? It's coming out so good. All right, so I've done all my stamping, so I'm going to take this out now. We'll hold it up. Look at that. So we're going to do some coloring. Yeah, Jeannie's card is with this. They're just really cute. And we've got our little mailman. He's oblivious. And my card is going to be in the daytime because they know that the stamp room is unattended, right? We're in the stamp room at night. That's when we're getting crafty. So he knows in the daytime we can come steal all the things. So there we have it. We're done with stamping, and we're going to do some coloring in just a moment. All right. Any guesses as to who is popping in the live next? Wait, it might be somebody in the chat. Maybe. Jeannie is so talented. She is really good at this kind of card with the masking. Oh, it's hard for me. I think it's a fun scene too. Totally Tenise's idea with the witchcrafting set for the supplies. I loved it. I loved it. So we're going to play with that. I have some die cut letters we're going to use to finish off the sentiment. All right, so we have a new friend here to say hello today. I'm going to switch my camera first, come back on and say hello, and then I can chat with my friend. All right, so next up, our special guest, all the way from Canada. Is it going to pop up? There we go. It's Sire. Sire is our next guest. You can see his Instagram handle right there, Sire Anderson. You can go find him on Instagram. Check out his card for the hop today, which I hope he's going to share with us. So let's bring him on stage. Well, that's what they call it on here. I have to remove this one. There we go. Hi,
hello, Carrie.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's like 1 minute before afternoon, so good morning, everyone.
Okay, good morning for one more minute.
Yes.
Awesome. I haven't seen you in a long time either, since last year.
I know. It's been a long time. I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed well this year. So
yes, it was good. I taught 3 classes this time, so it was very busy there, but it was good. We had some other friends there. Lynn of LV Handcrafted. Lynn was there, and she helped me in my class, so that was really fun.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And yeah, Tess, she's one of our customers. Tess, she was there, so it was good. Met a lot of friends. So, but we missed you.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
I missed everyone going there because it's one thing. It's like the one event I try to go to every year.
Yeah.
So, to see everybody because all my friends are pretty much in the States. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're close, right? You just took a ferry over last time.
Yeah, it takes you to Port Angeles, and then you just
Mhm.
do a little detour through the forests, and then it gets you there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not
Well,
too
what's
bad.
the weather like for you?
It is. It looks sunny, but it's not. It's actually quite rainy and cold.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
pretty cold here in Idaho, which is weird. It's very weird. It's been in the
Yeah,
90s and now cold. I don't know
it
what to
is.
do with
Yeah,
myself.
even here, June rain. It's no. Usually, it's no rain until August. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have been making some cute things. Oh my word, your
Oh,
last card with the rocket and you put stellar in the little it was so good. I loved it.
well, it's not hard when you have Trinity making such great products. So
Well, maybe. That's true.
so
Yeah, that was
that's what
really
she's
fun.
referring to. It's foiled in the back. You can't really tell probably.
Yeah,
And
I
then
love that.
these words are actually from two different die sets. One's the toasted
The
die set.
toaster.
Yeah.
Okay, I guessed wrong. I missed that and I was guessing.
Yeah. And then the other one is which one is it? Oh,
Is
now
it
you're
graham cracker or the alphabet soup?
Nope. It is. It's going to be something simple. Oh, I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, grateful. It's the grateful one with the cheese grater.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Okay.
only have the two dies that have the
Yeah.
individual letters. So I just kind of put them all out on a piece of paper and said, what can I spell that
What can I
starts?
spell? Oh my word. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Now I'm even
if
more
you guys
impressed.
have those individual dies, because Trinity has a few of them that the dies aren't connected, the words.
Yeah.
Play with them. Make your own sentiment. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any suggestions of what people should get today during the sale?
If you are me, I'm not going to repeat everyone else except for the blending brushes, because obviously,
Right.
like I have them. I have one. I don't have them for the oxides. I just have them for the regular.
Yeah.
But I'll work on it. But if it's me, I would look in the what's on sale, because I believe that's included as well. And get
Yes,
some
it
good deals,
is.
because there's some fun products in there that you just don't know about because they're not new. So
Yeah.
check that out. That's your biggest bang for your buck. And then
Yeah, I
of course,
love that tip.
a lot of the space theme
Oh.
ones are fun.
Yeah. Yes. So are you going to share with us what you made for today's hop, our birthday hop?
Sure. So I went very simple. I did masking, and I never do masking. So
Same.
I did the dinosaur. This is that
Oh.
Partysaurus, I believe it's called.
Yes.
This one right here. And I just put him in the center there. I colored him, and then I masked him off so that I can put some ink there
Yeah.
to give it the spotlights.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And it actually, all it was because I don't have a stencil for it, I just cut 3 pieces of paper.
Yeah.
That's it.
Perfect. Wow.
But that's the
I would
blending
have like
brushes.
tried to tape or something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to make this one. I really liked it. So the underbite dinosaur is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, he is very cute. And the hats for his little like points on his
Spikes,
back.
yeah.
So cute. Oh, let's see. Amanda says if you don't have the pickup stick and the Teflon crease tool, you're missing out. You should buy them. Yes.
Yeah.
Look. Yep. Oh, perfect. We each picked a different one. The pickup tool has the pokey end and the, pick up your gems, set them down. The Teflon crease tool is
It's fantastic.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's here somewhere. But yeah, those are also really good things to get. Because, sometimes when you're shopping regular, you're looking for like the fun things, like what's new or whatever. But having those tools is so handy and can make your projects more elevated when you have the right tools. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
agreed. Love it. Cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on and saying hi and sharing your latest creations with us.
Well,
Right.
thank you for
And you guys
asking.
can check out that video with the stellar card with
Mhm.
the creative alphabet use or
Yep.
letters and on our Trinity Stamps channel, right? Is it on your channel too?
No, I don't. I tried just to keep it unique.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just linked to Trinity Stamps
Yeah,
for mine.
perfect. Yeah, so you can find it on the Trinity channel. And then our hop. One thing I haven't told people about the hop is our giveaway. Did you see what our giveaway is, Sire?
No.
Well,
Shit.
so normally we do a $25 gift card, and this time we're doing a $50 gift card because it's our birthday. So make sure you guys go check out the hop, comment, and all of that, because you could get a nice gift card this time.
Oh yeah, $50.
Yeah, and for today's video, I wanted to give away a $25 gift card for today's video. So you guys commenting, we should probably do a special hashtag like Trinity Stamps. We do Trinity turns 7. We should do that. I'm going to put it in the chat. What do you think? Is that a good one?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Let's
To the
do-
point.
Yeah. Trinity turns 7. Okay, I put the hashtag in there. So if you guys want to comment that, you can enter for a $25 gift card to the shop from this video.
Man, lots of
Yeah.
really good prizes. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So do you have any new things that you're working on, new videos coming up or projects?
Yes, I am going to be going live next week.
Yeah, on your own channel. Are you doing
On
that?
my own channel, yeah, I'll be going live. I don't do it
Awesome.
very often because it's scary. It really is. Like, it's like I told Lynn, like, I'm going to do this every month, and I haven't because
Yeah.
it's so scary to commit and put it in your calendar. So
I know it is. It is scary to schedule it and have it out there and know that you
Yes.
have to go there at a certain time, and like there's so much tech, and then and be creative at the same time. It's a lot.
It is. And so if someone asks me to come on, sure, no problem. I have no problems. That's easy. Someone's taking care of me.
Yes.
That's do it yourself. So that's happening, and then a bunch of other things. So
Yeah.
So
Cool. I love that. So maybe one time you'd come on here and we could do a card together.
I would love it. It'd be fantastic.
Cool. All right.
We'll do some
Are you gonna
Trinity
be
spin-offs.
yeah. Are you gonna be drawing any images again? Have you done that lately?
No, that's the thing. Like, summer's tough because I'm in the garden most of the time. So, but hopefully, I love drawing. I really do. I try to fit it in for craft roulette, but
yeah,
I've been using Trinity products instead. So
yes, because Trinity Stamps is a sponsor of Craft Roulette this month, so you could also win Trinity Stamps goodies over there. I've been in the garden too. I have 2 garden beds and some flowers and a strawberry patch and some tomatoes and some herbs, and sometimes I'm like filming and I'm like, oh gosh, I have dirt under my nails. I gotta.
I know, right? It's like during editing, like, if I just kind of zip through that, maybe no one will notice.
Right. Yeah. So if my hands look dirty, it's either ink or dirt. Just
garden dirt. Garden dirt's okay.
Yeah, it is. All right. Well, I'm so glad to catch up with you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I'll be asking about doing a live.
Oh, ask me anytime and I'll be there.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Bye. Take care. Bye.
You too. Oh, that was so fun. All my stamping friends. I love it. All right. So we have, let's see, our next guest. We have about 5 more minutes to work on my card. So in the chat, you guys let me know what kind of coloring do you like to do? Are you like into simple coloring? You like colored pencils? Like, what is your favorite form of coloring? I'm going to be doing a little alcohol marker coloring. I think I'll just kind of ease into it here. I'm going to put just a little accents here on my cloud. Ease into it, right? And we just got to color this up so we can bring some interest into this scene. It's really cute. I have been thinking all morning about my houses, what color I want to make these houses. And I think that's because I love watching those like people who flip houses. They buy these, dumps and they fix them up and sell them and make them gorgeous. And so I think I've been influenced by those kind of shows on how I want to do my scene today. So we'll see. I think I'm really loving this kind of black and white vibe with like a pop of color. So I thought that might be fun for my houses. And a little like trendy and not too like hard to color. One of the houses I think is really cute. It has like a few little bricks on it. So maybe this one could be gray. Stencil coloring is Roberta's favorite. I love that. Oh, good. I'm glad that you love coloring, Linda. I do too. It's very relaxing, I find. And I'll be honest with you though, I probably do my best coloring when it's just me. I know like I do videos and all that and I like that, but also I feel like I get the most enjoyment out of it when it's just me and I don't know, when I'm talking, it's harder to think about color choices and like, oh, I should definitely do that right here, you know. So, oh, I also have these like little beams up here. So maybe I want to bring in some brown. I'm using tonal gray markers just because when I can't commit to cool gray or warm gray, tonal. Also, I'm in the midst of using some Olo markers. I just got some and have been playing with them a lot. So but I didn't feel like proficient enough at them to go ahead and jump in to using them in a live video yet. So watch for that. And I haven't been having too many issues with it. Actually, I did the coloring on my card for the hop. I did the coloring for him with those. I feel like I struggled a little bit with my pink. I was really trying to get my pink to match this pink. You got to figure it out. Yeah, coloring while watching TV. Yeah. I usually actually put on like a podcast. I'll listen to it in my stamp room while I'm coloring. I love that. So if my videos, if we took the voiceover out and you could hear what was happening in my craft room, you'd probably hear a little bit of true crime. That's what I'm doing. Oh, anybody else? True crime watchers? Oh, thank you, Cece. Yes. What do I do? Well, I do, you know what I do really well while watching TV? I eat popcorn. Popcorn is a huge thing in my family. Ever since I was a little kid, my parents were really into popcorn. We used to have an air popper, you know, in the olden days, before everybody just microwaved it. And we would air pop the popcorn into like a paper bag. And then we would melt butter like on the stove, and one person would pour the butter in while the other person shakes the bag. So the popcorn's moving and you're like putting freshly melted butter on it. It's delish. And so nowadays I really like that homemade taste of popcorn versus microwave popcorn. And I actually pop it on the stove in a pan with coconut oil. It's so good. So there's my house here. I'm going to finish this one little section before I bring in my friend. My next friend, I have 2 more guests. I really wish all of our design team could come on and say hi. There's such a fabulous group of people. I have had the pleasure of getting to meet many of them. I actually met Sire before he was on the design team, and I just really enjoyed him. And I felt like, oh, I really want him to be on the team. And so I'm really happy that he wanted to join us. He's a very good addition to the team. Okay, so we got some gray going on. That's pretty cute. Let's see if we can confuse the camera as I lift it up. Oh, yes, I like that popcorn. Also, Smart Pop. My kids like the white cheddar Smart Pop. I'll buy that too. I think one of them has kettle. Is it Smart Pop that has like a kettle corn? I like to get that on a road trip. Yummy. Okay, I'm going to save those markers out, and then let's bring in our next guest. I'm going to introduce her right here with this slide. There we are. Oh, I removed it. There, our next guest is Irene Smith. You can see her Instagram handle right there, Artemis Made One. And she's going to share with us some of her creations as well. So let's bring Irene on. She's got her desk pulled up there. Hi, Irene. Good morning.
Hi.
No, afternoon.
Good sometime of day.
Yes, you're like an hour
you?
past me.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
are you today? Happy Trinity Day.
Yes, I am good. I am good. I have been, getting ready for this all day, and
Absolutely.
I love it. So it's a good day.
That's awesome. I love hearing that. And I'm just enjoying watching you color, by the way. This is just so
good.
You're such a good colorist. It's just great to watch you. So I'm having a good time.
Oh, I love that. I enjoy coloring. I would never want to, I mean, I would teach somebody, as a personal thing, but I never feel like I'm the one to teach coloring, because I like to do it for fun. And I think that's what people should do, is just have fun with it.
I mean, that's really what it's about, right? Just making your soul happy.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
that's for what it does for me. I definitely could say
Yes.
that. Oh, I see a lot of hellos.
I
Hi, all my friends. There's a bunch of highs in the
gotta bring the
chat.
chat
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
They're very welcoming. That's very kind. Thank you, everybody. It's nice to
yes.
see you. So I appreciate you asking me to come on. I have to apologize, first of all, to everybody who sees my very inky fingers, although I'm pretty sure this is not a new sight to anybody.
Right.
But I've been doing a class all weekend, so I'm getting greener and bluer as we go. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Perfect.
I do apologize
Then we
about
know
that.
you're having fun.
That's right. That's
Right?
right. I mean, if your
Yes.
fingers aren't a little inky, at least, have you even been having fun? I don't know.
Right. Yes. As Sire and I were saying, they're either inky or we've got dirt under our nails from the garden. So
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. So basically, it's just a good
Yeah.
life. You're living your best life that way. So
you got
I
to.
see nothing
Yes.
wrong with that.
So
All
you
right.
made a super cute card for today's hop. I
Thank you.
love it. So clever.
Thank you
Look at
so
that.
much. I really had fun with this one. I've had this stamp set for some time now, and I hadn't used it yet. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And I thought, what
Right.
a better time, than when we have something to announce, right?
Yes.
So happy birthday, Trinity. I was very excited to be able to use local programming. That's what this is. These are the cutest little faces too. Let me see if I can. Oh, I don't know if there we go.
Yeah.
It's just
This
it's
just
darling.
Trinity
just
turned 7. It's so cute.
It's so cute, right? I love that. And this was just me using my label maker, to make my own stuff to really personalize it.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of fun.
It's
And
almost like the ticker that goes across the bottom of the screen.
yes, exactly
Here,
right.
I'll
Yep.
put one
See,
on.
look, you read my mind. Oh yeah, there you go. Exactly. It's exactly it. And then I used actually I used one of the stencil masks. I'm not sure if those are still in the store, but I found them really handy. So I used the circle mask, and then I did the half tone texture stencil around it, because I wanted to give some visual interest. But I really like having that white kind of glow around a focal point,
Yeah,
so
it kind of fades in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So I just thought it was really fun. Plus, it made me think of how TVs fade in and out between stations and channels and TV shows and stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of throwing that back there.
Yes.
And then I had to include these. These are, I'm sure everybody knows Trinity has, hands down the best embellishments on the market. They're phenomenal.
Yes.
These are my absolute favoriets. So I had to use them. These are the Looking Glass Bubbles. First of all, baubles is just fun to say, but Looking Glass Baubles just make me so happy. I love these so much, and I've not found anything they don't work with. Like, they work with everything. So
my gosh, I'm gonna pull mine out.
Let's see. So I had to pull them up. I just had to, because this is a special occasion, so I had to bring out the good stuff.
Yes. So as you're saying this, it makes me want to remind people about the embellishments. Like, there's over 600 embellishments in the shop. So that's another good thing to stock up on with this sale.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do not miss this opportunity, friends, because man, this is a really good sale. So I really highly recommend it. And yeah, the embellishments alone, I mean, just the sheer variety. It's like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
And I love that there's specialized embellishments that match some of our stamp sets even. I mean, how cool is that? You know, there's like
waffle bits and
the waffles, the peas and carrots. Like, I mean, just come on. I think my favorite
pills.
Yes, I was going to say my favorites have to be the happy pills. I think those are so cute.
Yes,
I love
them.
But
quite popular. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Speaking of coloring, you in some of your videos have kind of taken on a little style of your own with coloring that I really like. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
I really appreciate that. I wonder if oh, you know what? Actually, that's great segue there, Carrie. So I have another card here. So this was my craft roulette card for I think a couple weeks ago, but I used a lot of Trinity products in it because also Trinity is a spin sponsor for craft roulette this month. And I used this the arch die set, which fit really, really well. And I kind of thought it made it look like a window. And then the Argyle pattern cover die. I love cover dies. And this is my absolute favorite. There. I love that. And then I clearly I have an affinity for this halftone stencil because I used it again. So I really, really like it. So, and I thought it was really pretty with the rainbow pattern. But anyway, to your point, I've been doing this kind of coloring style where it's honestly perfect for beginners, which I have probably a little more experience than a beginner level at this point, but it's still sometimes, you know, you maybe just don't have a lot of time or you really, you want to do something, but you just kind of like, it's a commitment, right? When you got to put on all the markers. Yeah, it can be a lot. So what I've found is that if I take out two colors, one, say like just one face color here, and then one color that's a darker shade of that same color, and I just basically do one wash of the light color, and then I pick a side where I decide that the light is and isn't. Where the light isn't, usually I just do one line of shadow, and where the light is, I don't know if you can quite see it on here, but I do a little bit of highlighting. And that's pretty much it. So like you'll see here, I went with dark on her hair over here and light over here. I don't know, but that makes no sense because that's her face is backwards, but you know, whatever. So
yeah, but her hair is creating a shadow on her face. So
there you go. See, thank you. Way to bail me out of that one. But yeah, it's so simple, and I really think it's actually kind of striking. I'm really enjoying this style. And I will tell you, I feel like I'm accomplishing a lot more, which is really nice too, because you just, like everybody, you know, we're really pressed for time. So to be able to sit down and make something that, you know, it didn't take me a lot of time, but I really like it. So again, it makes my soul happy. You know, it just makes my soul happy. And so
that's what you got to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to do the things that make you happy. Yeah.
Yes. So, and I would recommend if anybody wants to try this style, which is really fun and again really easy, what I like to do, you can do a couple different ways with the shadow. If you notice here, so we've got the red, the orange, and the yellow. So I did a light red and then a darker red, and I basically continued the line but with orange, and then finished it off with a darker yellow line. So it looks like one continuous shadow, but it's all the different colors from within each color family. So it's super simple. Or you could take like a light gray and do it. You could just do one line altogether with the gray, but I kind of like doing it with another, like tone on tone kind of a feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this is the style I've been doing.
I actually was thinking about that, your coloring, when I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot to color my card.
Oh my
I was like, yes, what does Irene do? I need to remember that.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'd love to see you give it a try, because it's really like it's kind of liberating in a way, because I feel like sometimes I kind of lock myself into, okay, you're supposed to use this many shades, and okay, you put your dark line down, and then, you know, that kind of thing.
All the shadowing.
Exactly. And then if I do so much of it and I'm like, oh, I don't like it anymore, and then I made it too dark or whatever, you know, this, I don't have that problem at all. And
it's just a nice, crisp, clean look.
Yeah, it really is.
I like
I'm so glad. Thank you. That makes me really happy. This is apparently becoming a relatively popular style for people who use adult coloring books.
Okay.
So yeah, that seems to be kind of coming out in that realm of art, which I thought was really interesting. So,
Very
but
cool. Yeah.
for my purposes, though, it means I get a lot more stuff done. So I really like it.
Totally.
Yeah, thank you. So
Cool.
it's exciting. It's also different, and I'm still kind of feeling my way out and trying to see, you know, what works and what doesn't, like backwards shadows and whatnot. But you know, you pray, we play and you learn. So maybe you should pray too and then learn. But but you play and you learn.
That's part of the fun. Just don't be afraid. Just jump in, give it a try, and if you mess up, it's just paper.
Yeah, absolutely right. It is just paper at the end of the day. So yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, these were
thank you for sharing that with us and your cards and all that.
I thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. It's so fun to connect with my friends on here. And, you know, now I'm knowing who all is, you know, comfortable on live, and maybe we'll have some joint lives on the channel in the future. I think that would be so fun.
That'd be great. I'd love to do that. Any opportunity to talk with my crafty friends and to see all you in the chat box and everything, I'm here for it, because I just love to connect with other like-minded crafters. You know, it's just we're such an amazing community, and the Trinity Stamps community itself is fabulous. I mean, just what incredible people, what talented crafters all across you know, the world. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's true.
Absolutely.
Yes, we have several from other parts of the world on our team.
Yeah, global community. Absolutely. And
very cool.
Make sure if anybody is in the comments that hasn't joined the Facebook group, definitely hit your way over there too, because there's a lot of inspiration there.
Yes.
And a great way to post your stuff too, so we all get to see it, because I don't want to miss anybody's creations.
Thank you.
Love that.
I do love to see what you know, customers and people are making with their Trinity stuff. It's very inspiring.
Absolutely.
Good reminder.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I get inspired by seeing what you know, what our customers and our fans do. You know, it's just encouraging, it's inspiring, and I feel like we all kind of like feed off each other. You know, like, oh hey, you did this, and maybe I'll do this, and it's like a beautiful snowball.
Like my card.
Yes.
Like, hey, wouldn't this be fun? Yes, I'll make that. Thank you.
Exactly. I love that.
Oh. Well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I have one more friend I'm going to bring on to say hi. I think it's someone you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you so much, Carrie. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
And happy birthday, Trinity.
Yay.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Okay. Isn't she fun? She's such a bright light. I appreciate her. All right. So next we have one more friend we're going to bring on, and let's see if I can find her slide and introduce her for y'all. Takes a second. Yay! It's Jen Gross. She's at Journey Coach Jen. She shares on our Instagram. But look at her doing some video for me. I love it. So let's bring Jen in and welcome her. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Carrie.
Look at your gorgeous nails. Good.
It's so good to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Happy
I'm
birthday
so glad
to
you could
Trinity,
do
or
it.
happy birthday anniversary.
Yes, exactly. We're calling it a birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love to celebrate. When is the cake coming?
Yeah, where's the cake? I should have cake.
I don't have cake, but I have little mini donuts.
Yes, that's the theme. The Trinity Stamps should have donuts for their birthday. Totally.
This is true.
Yeah. You made an awesome donut themed card for our hop today. Look at this.
I did all die
My
cutting and a
biggest
little
question
bit of stamping.
Yeah, is that you?
No.
I feel like that's you.
My hair's not quite brown anymore. It's a little grayer, but
It is in my
I love
mind.
how she turned out.
It's so cute.
She's got a little bit of depth to her. So she's got a little bit, she's raised up a little bit. I was thinking maybe I should have done this on a wobbler, but I couldn't find a big enough wobbler for the donut. But I think I might even try it next time and put the girl on a wobbler.
Yeah. Oh my word, it's so fun. So the big donut is our circle shaped card, and that's her floaty.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just, I just used one of them. I just put the glaze on it, and this is actually a glazed paper, so it gives it a little more
Wow.
glossy look. And so I
Yeah.
cut it in half, and then I added the yellow sprinkles to it. So yeah, so the die itself comes with the little sprinkles here, and so it worked out really cool. I really love that.
Yeah.
It kind of looks glossy and frosting.
Yeah. And then the sprinkles on top there add so much dimension and interest. So cute. And then she's holding a donut.
She is, yeah. This was a fun one to make. I tell you, the characters. So you've got a couple of different sets here. You've got the character dies with the doll, so the paper cut characters. And then
Mhm.
there's the bathing beauties, and that's the one where I've got her bathing suit. And then I used the boyish charm, and the glasses are actually her earrings. And then I took
Ah,
the angled arms from the pretty party princess.
yeah.
So I actually took these little itty bitty glasses and cut them in half for her
That's
earrings.
awesome. I love it.
And there's also
Cute.
heart glasses in there too. And I was thinking, oh, that would be fun to do one with heart earrings as well.
Yeah. That is such a good idea. Yeah, you can really mix and match those dies to come up with your own little characters. I love that. I feel like I had one right here. I was gonna be like, oh, where's mine? Share mine. But that turned out so cute. I don't
Thank
know.
you
I have
so
so
much.
many
It was a lot of fun
cards.
to put together.
Yeah. And just have fun with like a little donut theme.
I have another circle card that's kind of along the lines of the same theme with a little sunshine.
Oh, yes. The sun. He's
And
so cute.
this one lights
And it
up.
lights up. Look at that. That is cool. And you stamped on the glasses. I love
I
that.
did.
Jen, these are cute. Is it a shaker?
This one is not a
What's behind the
shaker.
sun?
Oh,
Do you have like
it's
patterned?
just raised because I actually have easy lights in here. So instead of doing
Yeah.
halo lights, I have 3 easy lights around here.
Okay.
Just kind of lighting up that back. And this is actually, I love using printed paper for die cuts. This
Yeah.
is actually what I
Okay.
use for the water background. And
Mm-hmm.
it's also the background in this, but also there's like a variegated here with the sun. So there's no
Right.
coloring.
There's
It's super
no
easy
ink
to,
blending.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
And then are you familiar with Irene, who you just had on, and I do Fandom Friday? And I
Yeah.
used one of the Trinity
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Trinity dies for
Show
that
us.
too.
It's so cool.
It was a blockbuster movie. So does anybody know the movie?
It might have the word black in it.
It might not.
I only know because you told me. No, it doesn't have the word black in it.
It does not. Yeah. I thought the alien spaceship would be perfect for it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this was a lot of fun. So we did
Yes.
Blockbuster, and I thought this Independence Day. Yep, Sire's
Sire
screaming it
got
out
it.
there. So was Ramona. Awesome. Yep, Independence Day. Yep.
That is awesome.
So yeah,
Is
so
that one a
just
light
I
up
love
card?
how. Pardon? This one doesn't light up. This one I actually just used some. This was an old stencil that's no longer available of New York, and I just
Mm-hmm.
used some white ink in the background. And this is just a piece of vellum. I thought to light it up, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to take away because I really like this wonderful
Yeah.
holographic paper, and it kind of gives it some movement too already.
Right.
So I just
That
kind
is
of wanted to keep
so
it
cool.
simple. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Also, you are the brainchild of that spaceship and Mylar paper and lighting up the Mylar, and you can see once you light up the Mylar, you can see through it, and had the
Yes.
little like character being abducted. Genius. I had Mylar paper in my stash, and I made a light up where you could see the alien through the UFO hello. Speaking of round cards,
Yes.
circle cards.
It's
Yeah. So
it's
that
such
was
a cool
so
reveal.
genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's such a cool reveal. And Amanda from Pear Blossom Press I was talking to her about it, and I'm like, I know there's something we use in theater that kind of has this reveal behind the lights. And she's like, oh, it's Mylar. And I'm like, oh gosh, it sure is. So she sent me a
Yeah.
little bit to play around with it, and it turned out really good. Better than I thought. It's fun to
Yeah.
kind of think about how to engineer those types of
Yeah.
cards where you have those
So
reveals.
cool.
I love
Yeah.
doing that with a lot of the Trinity stuff. I have one more to share if I could.
Yes, do it.
It's actually
Oh, yeah.
one that I did Shrinky Dink with. And so I
Yeah.
did the pill bottle, and it says you're indispensable. And so I actually, this is a pin, and I made a little thing to kind of hold it there. But this is
Awesome.
all Shrinky Dinks. And hang on, let me whoops, went out of focus there. But this is
It
all
is
the
next
different
level.
things here. So you've got the stethoscope here. So I use the stamps and the dies and shrink plastic and
Oh
put
my
that
word.
all together. And the Band-Aid actually has a little bit of a 3D. So I cut a little piece to put on top of that, but all out of colored shrink
Oh my
plastic, which
word.
is kind of cool.
Colored shrink plastic. Wow.
Yep. And then I just did a resin on
Amazing.
top. Yeah.
Okay, we have to talk again about all the resin things that I
They're
didn't buy the
fun.
last time we talked about it. It's like it's a whole new thing. It's a little overwhelming. But I would love to make things like that. So, yeah, that is so cool. You're very inspiring.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun to mix and match. Like I said, there's so many different things that Trinity
Yeah.
has that go together so well. And
Like
like the donuts and the girl, and bringing things in and seeing them in a different way. I love to see what other design team members do
Mhm.
as well. It's so inspiring,
Yes.
especially when they start to do
Yes.
that movement and everything. And your
Mhm.
cupcake with
Interactive.
the your birthday cupcake with the candle and the surfer. I love
Oh,
it.
yes. That card is amazing. Surfing on the frosting. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Yeah. That's one of our other favorites at the shop is the cupcake shape card. It's very popular. Little shape
That
card.
is so
So
cool.
when Sarah was talking about go, stock up on your shape cards, this is one of our faves. There we go. So, yeah, do you have any suggestions of things people could get during this 25% off birthday sale?
Man, things go together so well. I would definitely get the shaped cards. The shaped cards you can use them for a lot of different things. This one, I mean, it's a soup can, it's a pill bottle. It
Yeah.
could also be a Pop-Tart. Can you see
Okay.
putting
I
frosting
need
on
I
that?
need a Pop-Tart. I
I
need a
think that's my
Pop-Tart card,
next one.
Jen.
Trinity has the stencil with the drips on it, the big
Yeah.
ones. And I was thinking like that would be so cool to do a Pop-Tart out of that.
Yes. Okay. I can't wait.
Yeah. So that's going to be my next one, I think. But you talked about the embellishments. I was like, holy cow, are there really that many embellishments? That's
Yeah.
amazing because I
Right.
like using them for a lot of different things. And shaker cards are great, putting them on for
Mhm.
little embellishment areas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that I look at a lot of different colors, and I'm like, oh, I need that color. I don't have enough purples, or I don't have enough greens. And I always go
Right.
in and I kind of evaluate what I have, and then I go and grab a few extras. So there's
Yeah.
so many
Yeah,
things that you can kind of stock up on to have.
if there's an embellishment that you love, you can
Hmm.
probably get it in every color.
Yeah,
A
I
rainbow
like
of
the
colors,
pops. Those little
Yes, the
shaker
shaker
pops are so
pops.
cool. And that one, when you're talking the shaped dies, the coffee cup shaped die that actually is it's the one
Gift
where
card
you
holder?
can you tilt it and you tilt it back up and the shaker
Yes.
bits kind of disappear.
Tip and
That one's
sip.
cool.
Yeah. That one is not a shaped card. It's just the tip and
Oh,
sip
that's right.
cup.
It's a coffee cup.
But
Yep.
Sarah did just show us how she altered it to make it a shaped card. So you can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for all your amazing ideas. I love it.
Well,
And it's so
thank you
nice
for
to connect
inviting
with
me and letting
you.
me share. I appreciate it. And your
Yeah.
stuff is beautiful and amazing and joyful, and
Thank you,
I get
friend.
inspired by you all the time.
Thank you. Well, I have so enjoyed having everybody on here today. It's been a pleasure, a joy to, I don't know, just connect on a different level with the design team than we normally get to. So, yeah, we might have to do this more often.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we'll chat with you soon, and watch out for Jen's Creations at Journey Coach Jen on Instagram. She shares lots of cool things like she shared with us today. So, we'll be watching.
See ya.
All right. Bye, Jen. Okay. Wasn't that fun to hear from our friends? I loved it. I also loved seeing all their amazing cards. Jen has such a creative mind and always is thinking outside of the box with so many of the things that she makes. I love that. All right, I'm doing a little dark here, E77. I just have my markers just next to me, and I'm just pulling ones out. Let's come in with a way lighter marker. There we go. Some of my Copics are very dried up, which is part of the reason I kind of switched over to a different brand. Just had a lot of issues with the all of a sudden dry, no warning type of thing. Oh, I kind of like this house. It's given a little like, I don't know, mountain vibe, little cabin vibe. Let's do a brown door. Okay, let's do Irene, coloring style. I'm going to color the whole thing with my lighter color. And we'll add a shadow to one side. I also like to use my markers where I'm just using one color. You can really do that with alcohol markers, layer up the one color and even get some shadowing that way. Okay, so I did that a little bit on the one side, and then I'm going to bring in my dark, E77. Now what I wanted to ask her is, do you ever go back over it with your lighter color? I'm going to make the little front stoop. Monthly lives, Trinity and Friends. I love that, Roberta. All right, we got that. I don't think that's my darkest, so we're going to color the whole thing. And then we'll bring in my darker, which is the T3. Oh, you guys, I always pull off the wrong end. I know that it shows me which is the correct end. And still, I can't do it. Okay, there's my first house. I want my, let's see, I think I used B01. We're going to just add a little bit of blue to our windows. Oh, one more right here. Okay. I feel like let's do our darkest brown right here. Almost looks black. Okay, speaking of black, I kind of want to do this house black and white with a pop of color. What do you think? For black, I think I'm going to do my tonal grays, but I'll just go darker. Let's see. We'll have the roof be black. The roof and the chimney. I really need some. Look at this. The line of the tractor beam is exactly lined up with the chimney. So we're going to give it a little dimension there. And then we'll do a little black roof. Oh, see, I already am going dark to light. Forgetting my instruction from Irene. So what is everyone doing with their Saturday? This is good for black. All right, I'm going to leave that. And then I think I want to do around the door. No, I'd probably do a black door. So now I'm going to color this whole piece with my lighter color. Then add just a little shadow. I'm going to do a shadow on both ends. I feel like I could go a little darker on my shadow though. Let's see. That was my T9. I think I have T10. Indeed I do. So let's darken it up a little bit. Cute. I like that. All right, then we're going to do the black door. So I'll do my lightest, T8, no, T6. Like that. I like a bullet tip marker. Really do. I like to color in little circular motion. Okay, then we'll bring in our darkest, which we decided to bump up. I decided. Some housework. I need to do some housework too, Denise. Actually, I'm going to try and have family dinner tomorrow night. Ooh, that's looking good. Okay, so then we can come back to the lighter grays and we'll just add wherever I want white to be. I'm going to add a little shadow. So I'm just going to do T2 for this. And then I think for a pop of color, should I do something around the door? Let me know what you think. And we'll do, I can't decide if I want the pop of color to also be on these slats up here. And the doorknob too. Okay, then I'll bring in, just to soften out those lines, my colorless blender. Yeah, I don't want to do housework either. It's the least fun. But I'll tell you, my dogs, I have 2 cockapoos. Well, one's ours, one's our kiddos. And they think the living room is their playroom. The minute I put away their toys, they go back to the basket. They pull them all out. Question, is the whale done dye gone forever? Ooh, Sherry, I do not know. I can find that out for you. Would you ask me, or if you're on Instagram, go to the Trinity Stamp Instagram and message me there, and then I can look into it and get back to you. Okay, so yes, should we do a little boo on housework? Agreed. Should we do a little color there? A little pop of color? Because if we do, shouldn't it be Trinity Teal? I'm nervous. You guys have to tell me. Should I do it? Should I put some teal on this house? Thoughts? How do you feel about it? I feel like I need a scratch piece of paper to color on to see if I'm going to like it or not. Isn't that always the way to do it? I think I've got a little right here. Okay. It might be cute. Always add teal. Okay. I'm going to put in teal. This is what I say. They can always paint their house later. If they hate it. But you know, we've got a crafty friend living up here in this house. So chances of her having something fun on her house are great. It might be me. It might be me in this house. I love teal. We'll add a little shadow. Yes. Okay, should we make the top also teal? Yes, team teal. I'm going for it. Why not? It's just paper, right? Okay, so remember, we've got our giveaway going on for today's video. You want to leave a hashtag in the description box or in the comments, sorry. And it would be hashtag Trinity Turns 7. So make sure you leave that there. I'm giving away a $25 gift card, and I'm going to send you this card. Yeah, because, you know, if they come and abduct your stash, then you're going to need new things. So I feel like this goes with the card. This card goes with the gift card really well. So make sure you leave a comment, hashtag Trinity Turns 7 for today's giveaway. Also, we have a giveaway going on Instagram for our hop, and you just want to head over to Instagram, and you can find the hop under Trinity Stamps, which is Trinity Stamps LLC. You can also find it on my Instagram, which is Carrie Rhodes, or any of my fun friends that have been on here today. Their Instagram was up on the screen as well. Okay, so we've got that. We need a little bit of, I would say, the little blue in the window I like. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do each window pane this time. And then I'm going to leave the door handle white. I feel like it might, I don't know. It might need to be teal. I feel like it might get lost. You could put a little embellishment there. Okay, so there we have it. The two houses. We're going to need mailbox. I'm going to go with blue. And I like the teal too. Thank you, Denise. I'm glad you like it. Okay, we're going to color. I'm just going to color the whole thing. That's what Irene says to do. I have to practice, I think. I'm so used to, you know, doing the whole blending thing. I have a friend. Her name was Steph. We used to do some hops together. She had a coloring style very similar to this, and her cards always look so clean. I think I need to practice at it. All right, then we'll add a shadow here. We can add a shadow here at the feet. And let's do the handle. And this was kind of a big contrast. I definitely feel I need to blend this out right here. And this, just because it's a big contrast. So I don't know, maybe my look's a little too messy. Okay, we have our mailman or postal worker here. They had the day off the other day on Juneteenth. Kind of forgot about that. Okay, we're going to do a blue hat. I was trying to send a package out, and it was going to take a long time to get there, and it's because they are closed, and I had forgot. We'll do a little blue shirt, and then maybe we'll do some gray shorts. This mail carrier is oblivious to what's happening up here. He's just so focused on his job. He does such a good job delivering the mail. Probably he's listening to a podcast, so maybe the Karen Reed trial. That's what I've been obsessed with. And let's see. Nope, that one's dried out. What do we have for skin? This one's just really small, so I'm keeping my coloring simple. I feel like he would have black shoes. Well, hello, Janet. I'm making a little crafty abduction. You see where the tractor beam is right above the craft room? So I've done some masking here just to create this little scene. And it's pretty cute. Oh, I missed an ear over here. We're going to bring back in some dark brown for the hair. And then I need just like a touch of red, a dot of red up in the hat. There we go. It's so cool. This is the hard part. I think some purple. I don't know, purple and teal. I definitely want green aliens. So I can always start there. I know what I want to do there. So this is YG03. Oh, they're cute. I love these. One's kind of like looking over out the side. It's very cute. They've got their little hands up on the dash. There's so many fun things in this set too that you can do. You know, the set is called We've Come for Cake. Roberta, I do think the verdict was correct this time. I don't know exactly what happened, but I don't think that they proved that she was guilty. That's what I think. Okay. Oh, I already have my dark color. We'll add a little shadow. Oh yeah, he's cute. Love this set. Okay, I'm going to bring this in so you guys can just see all the fun things. There's a cow. There's a cake. You can put little birthday hats on the aliens. And I was telling you about that card that Jeannie made for Pear Blossom Press. It's on their Instagram today. She used this set. This is the heart she put in there, and she lit it up. And it says, "You've abducted my heart." Isn't that cute? It's a really, really cute card. So you should definitely look it up. This is a fun one. You could light up these little buttons. You can always light up the tractor beam. Yes, we can still be crafty friends, Kristen. It's okay. We still have all this in common. It is an adorable set, isn't it? Okay, I want to bring in this color here. I'm going to highlight the beam. Honestly, I feel like I would maybe take a lot more time with this if I was coloring on my own. This is why when you watch my full videos, or my pre-recorded videos, I should say, they're always sped up because I take a lot of time to decide things. And then I had my colorless blender. I think I put it away. And I could just use that to soften up the lines. And I felt that I really want that right here. This is just, it kind of is a color pusher. So I feel like I can grab it and I'm kind of pushing it out, and that's what helps soften out the line, or I'm pushing it in. Either way, but it softens it out a little bit. Look at, also, there's a whole like farm scene. You've got your other alien, got milk, you've got a little moon or planet. I believe we've come to party. Happy birthday, Earthling. This is a close encounter of the getting older kind. Oh, it's really fun. Okay, let's do just a smidge here. Soften. Okay, what color is the spaceship going to be? I need suggestions, your thoughts and feelings about this. Oh, schnitzel chilling in the fridge. That sounds fun. Tracy, what color should I do my spaceship? It's kind of going to be a focal point of this card. I don't want it to clash too much. Like, I'm feeling purple might be too much. Oh, pink. I mean, they did come for the craft supplies. Let's see. I have a really hard time coloring pink. I love this pink, R20. It's my go-to. I use it a lot for cheeks. So I could maybe do that, but just trying to find the right pink. Oh, I don't mind that. Okay, so that is RV13. Okay, 2 people thought pink, so that's enough for me. I'm going to do RV13. Oh, just going to color around these little lights. I'm going to color them yellow. Ooh, tight little squeeze right there. Ooh. Okay, Roberta, you didn't tell me your thoughts. Do you think the jury got the verdict right? Do you agree with the jury? Okay, this is cute. I like the pink. It's way more fun than just, you know, like gray or something. Silver. We could still put a little silver like down here. I've been, oh, on my card for the hop, I did some silver gel pen on my little streamers. I stamped them in black and just colored them in with a silver gel pen. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, thank you. Yes, a reminder to give the video a thumbs up. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Okay, so remember, we're going to do hashtag Trinity Turns 7 to enter the giveaway for this video, which is a $25 gift card and this card, you know, when I get it finished. I want to do a little bit of clouds or something in the sky to at least a little tiny ink blending to really give it some more like realistic look. Ooh, we're going to fix that with a gel pen. Two-tone pink. Another thing that Tracy and I were just talking about how we both did balloons for our cards for the hop, the birthday hop. Another thing that Tracy and I did that was similar, we both made a pink astronaut. Is mine right here? Well, yes, my pink astronaut is right here. Pink astronaut, pink alien, pink spaceship. It makes sense. A Trinity Stamps original, this card. Or a Carrie Rhodes original. Yes, kind of. This card idea where the aliens are, you know, abducting, is that the right word? They're stealing the craft supplies. That was Tanisa's idea. And she's like, wouldn't that be cute? And she was like, you have to make it because she doesn't have time. She's getting ready to go to Vegas for a trade show where she'll be showcasing Trinity Stamps. So I was like, I'm all over that card. That is such a fun idea. And this is totally a card for a crafty friend. Like, we'd all get it, especially if it had a little, you know, Trinity Stamps gift card in it. Okay, I'm going to bring in, oh, I think this bottom part could be that bright pink. And then I'm going to bring in the yellow for those lights. Oh yeah, I like the dark down there. This would be a good time to try the gray shadow. I'm going to give that a second to set in. I think some gray behind them would be good too. Yeah, that helps. I feel like it could be a hair darker, so we'll add a little shadow down close to their bodies. It's just a tiny bit darker than the color I used, but it really, I think, helps. I mean, it colored most of it, but still. Yeah, Vegas would be really way too hot. You just have to stay indoors. It's like in Vegas, you go outside in the winter and you stay inside in the summer. It's just opposite, right? Yeah, you do get used to it. My sister used to live in Arizona, the same one that lived in Texas. And yeah, she's like, you get so used to it that you set like your air conditioner to 80 instead of 70. I think I'm going to do, I don't know. I kind of like this light yellow. Where's my, oh yeah, this color palette, it's coming together. And I want it to be a little different than my sunshine. So let's, and I feel like the lights wouldn't be very bright right now because it's middle of the day. And then I've got this, I can add just a little bit of a shadow. Y08. Yeah, this is cute. Okay, I feel like this opening right here, we're going to add a little gray to that. These T markers are coming in super handy today. I'm going to do the T2 around this larger area. Oh, I went out the lines on that. And then let's do maybe T6, way darker right here. Okay, then we can bring back the T2 and let's do a little shadow right over our colored parts. They've been, you know, through the galaxy and beyond, so maybe the spaceship needs to also visit the car wash. Oh. I feel like this little area right here needs a little attention. Okay, this is fun. I feel like those can stay white just so they stick out. And our crafty supplies, how about this? You could put gems on here for the lights. Totally. Okay, we're going to have a little glue bottle with teal. I have a lot of teal things in my craft room, like my cart, my little, you know, IKEA cart that my Copic markers are in, teal. I'll do this one the darker teal. Yep. It's always been my color, so it made sense when I, you know, joined Trinity. It was a good fit because I love teal. We need a little kind of light brown. This is like a wood mount stamp here. Now, this stamp says boo on it. We're just going to ignore that. They just stole whatever. I mean, obviously they would like Halloween things, right? We've got an ink pad. I think we'll do this T9. That might be too dark. Let's do the T6 for the base. This card is coming along. I can't believe you guys are still hanging out with me. You're fabulous. Okay, then we've got a teal ink pad. I like things very matchy-matchy. I feel like if you have things too many different colors, it's distracting. I don't know. What is this? It's the starship. Yes. I mean, you might not be sad if you got abducted by these aliens in that ship, right? Okay. It's good. I feel like I need a little grounding here at the bottom. Not every time I pull off the wrong end. So I'm just going to bring in my T2. Nothing fancy, but it needs a ground. Ta-da! You know what else it needs? White gel pen. This is a number 8, but I have to tell you, I am really loving a number 10 right now. I don't know, Lynn of LV Handcrafted, she was telling me someone, I don't even remember who now, but loved the 10. It works every time. And I was like, what? I'm going to try that. And I agree. And I feel like lately I've been doing some images that are kind of bigger, and it works so good for bigger images. So yeah, I only have one number 10 when I have several number 8s. All right, so we're just adding some lines for highlights. I feel like this house is bigger than it looks from the front. The little curve on the door needs a highlight. And our mailbox. Here's one funny thing, as I always feel like if I had to buy a house in a neighborhood where I had to walk to the mailbox and like go to a little mail room, or I would not like that. I want my mailbox in front of my house. Oh, I'm glad you like the card. It is a fun card. Maybe it's because I get a lot of packages. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Chill. A dog barked outside, so my dogs were like, oh, gosh, we better get in on that. Okay. I didn't do any on this one. We need that. Okay. All right. I have so many markers on my desk. Crazy. All right. So the last thing I thought I was going to do was add a little bit of ink around the edge. And now I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie about doing it. Crack it like an Easter egg. I have one that I save for light blue for skies because I do a lot of skies. Tumbled glass. Where's that scrap? Let's test it on the scrap. And then I just can put it up against here and it's not very noticeable. I think it's going to be okay. You've had both and you prefer delivery to your house. Yes. I guess because I kind of like work from home, not kind of, I do. And so there are days where if I don't have errands or something, I'm not always leaving, you know? Okay, I'm getting more brave about the blue. I don't mind it. Just doing the edge, and I'm always like coming in from the glass mat here and then working my way onto the paper so I can always have a soft look and I can add more as I want to. You know? The sun is so tiny. I feel like I've got a couple smudges here. I do not very often make flat cards. Oh gosh. A couple people here have to go and get their mail from a place. Yeah. I would definitely have to love my house and, you know, be okay with. I feel like we should make this maybe have a little shadow on it. This little mail. There we go. What do we think? With a little blue on the edge. I feel like I want to just bring it in a little here and there. Get some of this off of here. And then we've got some letters to add to finish our sentiment. We've come for what? We've got to add those in. So I did a little die cutting beforehand. So I was really interested in what Sire was using for his letters. Just a dusting of it in there breaks up the white a little bit. Yeah, some housing areas you have to have a P.O. box. I like that this blue is really close to like the color I used on the clouds. You can definitely tell the blue more in person than I'm able to like show you on screen. But I feel like it really helps kind of set the scene. Give it a little bit more dimension as a scene. Okay, let's bring in the letters. I have die cut them from a die set that I set out to show you. It's the Alphabet Soup die set, and now it's nowhere to be found. I probably put it on over by my die machine. Okay, so this is from the Alphabet Soup set. So it's going to cut out these tiny little numbers and letters so you can put alphabet noodles in the soup. It's crazy cute. All right, I added some rip and stick sheet to the back of my black paper here, and that's going to make it nice and easy for me to grab all the things. So I thought I might do, I couldn't decide here or like around the spaceship, but it's going to say, "We've come for your stash." And all my crafty friends would get that, right? All of our crafty friends will think that's funny. So let's see if I can peel these off of here carefully. Okay, so should we have it go under here? Your stash? Yeah, I think so. 2 lines? We're just gonna wing it, y'all. I'm not gonna press very hard. So we have rip and stick sheets that you can put on the back of your cardstock and then die cut, and it will turn, you know, whatever die cut into a sticker, like these letters. For some reason, this O does not want to let loose of its center. They have become friends. They know we're on a live video, so they're going to be a problem child. Fine. We'll try this O up here. For some reason, I feel like this top set didn't quite die cut all the way. It did. Phew. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Oh, I had to hold my mouth just right on that one. Whew. The O is not wanting to play today. I guess it's going to decide the spacing for me. The U is very agreeable. Okay, this would be a good place to maybe have a little T-square ruler. Oh shoot, mine isn't over here. So this desk that I'm at is my live desk. This is where I do my live videos. And then I have my craft desk. That's where I do all my card making. So whatever I'm doing for my live, I bring over here. And there are times that I feel like, oh shoot, I should have that. But I have started to curate some things that I just leave over here all the time. Like I have my own pickup stick over here, you know, adhesives, stamping blocks, a black ink pad. And then I have a cart that I take. I roll over to one desk, from one desk to, this is the longest part of this card. Forget about the coloring. Oh, hi, Nima. Oh, it's, yes, the aliens are abducting the craft supplies. This is starting to go uphill. The spacing. Oy. Stash. I think here. I like this so much better because it's stuck on here. You know, I don't have to like search through to find the right letter. Yeah, it was just that O that was disagreeable for us today. This is cute. Adding the sentiment just makes it. 2 more letters. We're making it through. And this is why I had to cut it twice. So I had 2 S's. But you can save these with your die set. And then the next time, you know, you would have some letters you could already use. Especially if you did white, then you could color the letters. Okay, is it uphill? Is it going uphill? I have to hold it up. No, we've come for your stash. Oh my word, it's so fun. Okay, here's my lid. And then we'll just add this to a card base. We've been here all day making this one card. Speaking of our Teflon crease tool, this is it. This is, if you don't have this, you should get this while the sale's going on, the 25% off sale. It is well worth the money. It's very heavy duty, and it just fits. It fits your hand. I know it's a different size of thing than we're used to, but once you get a hold of this, you'll be like, oh, okay, yes. So if you don't have a crease tool, or you're in the market for a new crease tool, I love this one. Okay, we've got that cleaned up, and we need some glue. So look at that, all of our coloring there. I still count this as a 1-layer card. What do you guys count it as? Even though I'm putting it onto a card base, you know, and I will have a border of the card base showing, I still count it as a 1-layer card. I guess technically it's not. Thank you, everyone who voted pink. I really love that. And then once you put it on the white card base, you can really see how the blue pops. And we've got the blue in here around everything. I love that. You're going to have nightmares tonight. Yeah. We'll run up in the morning and make sure your stash is still there. Oh my goodness. We've come for your stash. All right. So remember, hashtag Trinity Turns 7. For our giveaway, I'm going to send this card to whoever wins the gift card. Okay. So I would try to contact you. Yeah, maybe we should just pick right now so I can, you know, have your information. Really, you can just email me, Carrie at trinitystamps.com. And yeah, what do you guys think of the card? It was kind of fun. 1-layer card. I did some masking, very simple masking, but still I masked, and I'm very proud of myself. There's no embellishments on it, but I feel like it is good the way it is, and I don't want to overdo it, which is what I normally tend to do. I think I like it just like this. What do you guys think? Do you feel like it needs anything? I feel like I'm going to be done. Yeah, there's no matte layers, so it's like a 1-layer card. There's nothing popped up. Thank you guys. I love to hear your thoughts and opinions. You know, always leave me some comments on the video. I love to chat with you guys, even if I have to come back and do it later. I love it. All right, let's flip this around to my other camera. There, I'm still here. Hi. Thank you guys for coming. So I am going to check out the chat here and find our winner. Lisa B. Lisa B. Trinity Turns 7. Lisa B is our $25 gift card winner. So Lisa B, I'm going to write your name down, and I am going to watch for an email from you on my email, which is Carrie at trinitystamps.com. Lisa B. Okay, you're there on the screen. And I don't know if you're still in the chat. If you are, please let us know. Hi, Sandy. Thank you so much. If anybody knows Lisa B, let her know. There's Lisa B. Yay. Okay. So Lisa, when you message me, email me, Carrie@trinitystamps.com. I need to know your email address that you use for your Trinity Stamps account, and then probably your address so I can send you my card. I mean, your address will probably be in the Trinity Stamps shop if you have an account there. If not, what email address you would use. So we'll do that. And then remember, y'all still have a chance to win a $50 gift card to Trinity Stamps when you go to our Instagram hop. Okay, so check that out. It's a $50 gift card. Yeah, so you're going to want to check that out. And then just leave some love for each of our designers. You got to meet some of them today and see some of the cards. There's more over there, so check that out. And Trinity has new stuff all the time on their channel, on Instagram, their Facebook group, where you can share your creations too. That's how I've gotten to know some of you, like Sandy. She is an amazing card maker. So you can see some of her creations over there as well. So thank you everybody for joining me. This was a long live for me today. Usually my Trinity lives are about an hour, but it was just really fun to have my crafty friends come in and join me here in my craft room. Let's see, over there in that area, that is my craft desk. This is my live desk. Normally I have it more like this, so we don't look at the craft desk area. That's where I keep it messy. Progress is happening over there on other projects. Yes, everyone have a great weekend. Be sure to check out the Trinity Stamps sale. And I think it goes until tomorrow. So you've got time to go, take advantage of the deals. Check out the last chance section. Get your blending brushes. See what embellishments you might need. All those things. Okay. And we had some great tips from our designers on what you might get, like some of those pricier things, like bigger die sets. So yeah, have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by and visiting and letting me craft with you today and during all my coloring. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all very soon on a new video, probably a live again next Saturday. So check us out there, and I will see you again very soon. Happy stamping. Bye.